Hello and welcome to Albion Obsessed Tenable Brighton and Hove Albion edition. We are on to round 3, and today we have Duncan from the SheGulls. Duncan, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm waiting for my casual knowledge of the men's team to be exposed on this show, but no, I jest. I should be okay, but obviously being women's team focused, that would have been my special subject. But hopefully I can remember enough about my years supporting the Albion men's team to do myself justice.
Maybe we've been nice and given you a women's category as well.
Oh,
maybe. We'll find out. Let's have a look at the leaderboard very quickly. We've only had 2 competitors so far, but at the moment, Aaron Stevens from our podcast sits at the top, and Jack Albion sits in second place on 23 points. So that's the benchmark, Duncan.
So we need someone. We need someone to be third, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we need someone to prop up the table. So I invited you on. No, we'll be fine.
Hello, viewers.
Let's get cracking, mate. Let's get the Tenable Tower up and going. And let's see what your first category is.
Nice.
It is last season's top 10 Albion women's ratings according to FOTMob. So I'm asking you for the 10 best performers from last season.
Okay.
And there is your tower. Away you go. You've got 3 lives, my friend, per category. So choose wisely.
Let's go Sophie Bagley.
So you're going to lock in Sophie Bagley.
Yes.
Let's see if she's on the list.
Oh, going up. Oh,
she's not there.
Wow. Okay.
Again,
I'm
it's
surprised by that.
FOTMob.
We'll blame FOTMob. Let's go Elizabeth Turland.
Elizabeth Turland. Let's see if she's on the list.
That should be a nice, easy one.
It's going up.
Oh,
there she is, top of the list.
I thought that would be a fairly safe one.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to think, who did we have last season? The squad turnover was quite high.
There was a big squad turnover.
Let's go Katie Robinson.
Katie Robinson. Let's have a look for you.
It's going up. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Middle of the road.
Okay. Let's go Bergsvand.
Let's see if Guru is on the list. There she is.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to think who was in our starting 11 because we've had a few.
Now, these are average ratings. So there might be some players that maybe played 4 or 5 times.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There might be a couple of curveballs in there. Let's go Lee Mengwen.
Let's have a look if she's on the list.
That doesn't sound promising. Oh,
there she is.
Okay, I'm missing some really obvious ones here then.
So 2 lives left. You've still got 6 players to find.
So if I get 2 more wrong, that's it. I'm done completely, am I?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! So I could
but your score will lock in. So if for example, so you would score 4 points from this round.
Right. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll feel a bit more comfortable about it now. Let's go Simons. Maisie Simons.
Look if Maisie is on the list. Cool. Yep, Maisie's there.
Okay. So I think I'll go with Pattinson. Poppy Pattinson.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I don't like it when it goes up past there.
We're going higher.
Oh my goodness.
Poppy is not there.
She would be this year. That's all I'll say.
One life to go. 5
Let's
players.
go Bremer. Pauline Bremer.
Pauline Bremer. Let's have a look.
Please, 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 please. Yes, thank you for that.
She's there. Towards the top 3.
Yeah, she was good when she was fit last season. Okay. Let's go Lasada.
Vicky Lasada El Capitana.
Yeah. Oh, that might be a bit high for her. Oh, okay.
Apparently.
Not my words, as they say. Okay. Who else did we have at the back last year? Let's go Torres Dottir.
Let's have a look. So this is your last life.
That means she's not.
Well, she might be. No,
she's
not. She's gone. So yeah, that is 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. I think, like you say, it could have been a couple of players who had good games and then were injured the rest of the season, or so I'm okay with it.
Let's have a look. Is there any other names now the pressure's off that you want to throw out at me before I reveal?
Charlie Rule, maybe. Just thinking who else we had in the team. Sarri.
So we've got a number 3, Zigiotti.
Oh, Julia, yeah, of course. Yeah.
We've then got Lee.
Oh, Grimmin Lee, yeah.
And rounding off the Tenable Tower is Madison Haley.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Again, that's according to FOTMob, not according to me or anybody else associated with Albion Obsessed. So if you've got any issues, or SheGulls, any issues with the table, take it up with FOTMob, not me.
Okay.
So yes, 7 out of 10. Let me just jot that down very quickly so I don't forget.
I feel like I'm behind the, what do they say, behind the 8 ball or whatever.
Well, Aaron got 7 out of 10 on his first Tenable Tower.
Okay, all right. So
there is time to pull it back. You will have to score 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 to go top of the leaderboard, though.
I hear you.
Duncan, your next category is the outfield starting. I said starting 11 in there. The outfield starting 10 from Albion's 4-0 win against Manchester United in the 21-22 season. A very famous game at the Amex. So let's get cracking.
I'll say Dunk.
Lewis Dunk. Let's have a look if the captain was there.
I really hope so. Oh, thank goodness. 21-22. I'll say Veltman.
Joel Veltman. Here it goes.
Oh.
It is. Joel Veltman is at the top of the Tenable Tower.
Okay. Let's go Gross.
Pascal Gross. Yep. Pascal, the German king, is there.
Okay. McAllister.
Alexis McAllister. Yep.
Okay, now let's get a little bit more tricky. It's trying to remember which years which players arrived and everything like that, isn't it? I'll say Solomon March.
Solomon March. Let's have a look.
Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, yes, okay.
Solly is there.
Solly is there. Solly is there.
We need Solly back. I miss him.
I know. Who'd have thought it was Solly that we were missing all this time?
Right. Very hot and cold player until De Zerbi came in, but let's hope he can reimagine his form.
Okay, so we're looking at two more defenders. Looking at probably a couple more midfielders, maybe a striker. I'll say Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
Oh,
there he is.
God. That was a bit of a risky one. That one. Because I had the 3 live. I'll say left back. Was that the year? It's going to be one of a couple, I think. I'll say Cucurella.
Mark Cucurella. The snake. Is there. So to give you an idea, I was very nice to Aaron. I was nice to Jack as well. That's a back 3. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
So if you look at it position-wise, you've obviously got Solly March as a right wing back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who would have played left wing back. I don't know whether... I'll say Estepinian, but I think it might have been the season after.
Purvis, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Purvis is not there yet. He replaced Mark Cucurella.
That's what I thought, yeah, but I'm going to struggle with the 2 other midfielders, to be honest with you. Probably. I shouldn't, but just... You know when you're on the spot, you just brain fart, don't you?
Yeah. You've still got 2 lives, so you've got some sort of wiggle room.
I'll say... Oh, no, I think it's too early again, but I'll go Enciso.
Julio Enciso.
No.
Julio is not there, and we have 1 life remaining.
Oh, this is not good. It's going to be another 7. See, now I'm regretting saying that because now I've thought of 2 more players, and I'm not sure which one would have played.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of someone who would play on the left for some reason. I don't know. I'm thinking Bissouma or Caicedo, but I'm trying to work out who would have been. I think it would have been. I'll say Bissouma.
Yves Bissouma. Bissouma is there.
Oh,
so you've got 1 more midfielder that partnered Bissouma.
And a left wing back. Why can't I think of a left wing?
Left wing back.
I think I'm going to have to pass.
The pass.
I think I'm going to have to pass.
Throw a name at me, Duncan. Get rid of your last life, and then
Okay.
You never know. The name that you throw up might be on the list.
Webster.
Adam Webster. Did he play midfield or left wing?
There's going to be people screaming at their screens. Who these people are? I know they are.
Especially when you said Moises Caicedo.
Oh,
he was there. He came back from loan at the end of that season from Beershot and played extremely well. Even scored. He scored the first goal in that game as well.
Yeah, I should have remembered that. I just in my head remember them it being sort of a handover, but yeah, there obviously was a bit of a crossover of them both for a season, wasn't there? Yeah.
And the left wing back was Leandro Trossard.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course. Yeah,
So,
should have got that one.
That rounds off your second Tenable Tower, and you scored 8. So that would then put you on 15 out of 20. So you need a 10 out of 10 to tie at the top of the table.
Okay.
It's
doable, but I can't sound confident.
I've been making these categories harder as they go on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
This next one is I really like this one. It took me a long time to get this top 10 list. So let's see what it is. The last 10 players to score for the Albion in the 90th minute onwards. Now, just to give you a heads up on this one, only their most recent goal counts. So, for example, if Erling Haaland scored a 90th minute winner this week,
Yeah.
his 90th minute winner 4 weeks ago won't be on the list.
Right. Okay.
Makes
Got
sense.
Ya. So it's the most recent time they scored after the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Is the order. Right. Got you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So
I haven't got a clue.
there's
But
your
I've got it.
penalty. So yeah, shoot.
I'll say João Pedro.
João Pedro. Let's have a look if João is on the list.
I'm hoping so. Oh,
there he is. The most recent Albion player to score in the 90th minute onwards against Manchester United.
Yes. I will say McAllister.
Alexis McAllister. Let's have a look.
On the basis of, I'm pretty sure he scored a penalty quite late, but I could be wrong. Hey, there we go.
Alexis is there. Yep, a 98th minute penalty against Manchester United.
Payback.
Exactly. That was justice personified.
Let's have a think. I'll say it could be anyone, couldn't it? It could be someone who literally only scored like one goal ever. But let's go Mope.
Neil Mope. Let's have a look.
It's a bit of a no.
He's not there. He did like a last-minute goal occasionally, but I think his previous last-minute goal came a little bit too late to be on this list.
Okay.
Or too early, even too early.
Right. Okay. I'm trying to think who scored late in the last few games. I'll go Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck. Let's have a look if Danny is on the list. Up it goes. Yeah, Welbeck is there. So that was in the FA Cup against Sheffield United last season. To give you an idea.
Okay.
I think in the 96th minute.
Yeah, that one was more on the basis of he's obviously a goal scorer, so chances are he hopefully would have got one that late, rather than any specific knowledge of that Sheffield United game. I must admit. Let's go with Gross.
Pascal Gross. He's there. A 96th minute goal against Chelsea in the 22-23 season when he famously did the finished celebration.
Yeah. Now we're going to be getting on to perhaps players I think might have just nicked one right at the end. I feel like I'll say March.
Solly March. Let's have a look.
The more it goes up, the more I don't like it. No.
Solly isn't there. So that's one life remaining with 6 players still to find.
Yes, I think it's going to be quite tough. Can you imagine if I reeled off all 6 now?
Would be impressive.
That would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? I'll say Lewis. If I'm going out, I'm going out on my captain.
Lewis Dunk. Let's have a look.
Oh,
Lewis Dunk is there. He scored a 95th minute equaliser against Everton last season at home.
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so now who might we? I'm thinking I was thinking Glenn Murray, but I think if Mope's too long ago, then I feel like there's maybe a player I'm just completely forgetting, a bit like Trossard in the last round. I'll say Trossard. There we go. Hey.
I was like, go on. Yeah, scored a 90th minute winner against Spurs away in the 21-22 season.
Yeah, I thought it would have to be sort of 10-8 or 7, wouldn't it? Really, for it to still be him.
Trossard was in the 21-22 season. The next one is Gross in the 22-23 season, just to give you an idea of where you're looking.
Yeah, we've never been like particularly sort of prolific. We've always sort of got players who have found sort of, you know, maybe the striker gets 10 and a few players get 4 or 5. Then it's then going through the process of trying to work out who scored 4 or 5, but one of them might have been after the. I'll go. This is a very risky one, but I'll go Estepinian.
Pervis Estepinian. Let's have a look. Pervis is there. What a risk to take. Scored a 96th minute late goal against Arsenal to compound their title misery.
I just had an inkling that he tends to score bangers, doesn't he? If he scores them, I feel like there's going to be a curveball of at least one of them. I think. Who have we had who's been like a sub or someone you bring on? Ferguson. Let's try Ferguson.
Evan Ferguson. Let's have a look. Evan is on the list. Scored a 90-something a late goal against Luton when we beat them 4-1 at the Amex, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enciso.
Julio Enciso. Julio is there. Scored a late, a late goal against Bournemouth.
Oh my days! Oh my goodness!
There's one player remaining. Let me just cast you back to Duncan saying.
Can you imagine if I reeled off all 6 now? It would be a storyline for the episode, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I just think the chance of me getting it now is probably quite slim. The players I'm thinking of are players who I don't recall scoring ever. So it's probably too far back. Hinshaw just came into my mind, but I think that's too far back for him.
I so badly want you to get this.
I know, me too. I can only think of one player, so I have to go for it.
Okay.
Connolly.
Aaron Connolly. Let's see if he's on the list.
Oh,
no.
Damn.
Not there. Duncan, I really fear that you're going to kick yourself.
Oh, I probably am, yeah.
Would you like me to reveal the player?
Put me out of my misery, yeah.
It is Karu.
Oh my God.
Mitoma in the FA Cup against Grimsby.
Oh, goodness me. Do you know, the only thing I'm comforting myself with is I think my brain thought it wouldn't be someone as... I almost didn't realise Karu had played for us for that long. So I probably, if I'd been left with one nearer the top, I may have thought of Mitoma. But to be honest with you, and in complete honesty, I probably wouldn't even have. I probably would have gone for someone like Veltman or someone other than Connolly. So
fair enough.
I'm okay with it.
Fair enough. Well, you scored 9, so that puts you on 24.
Okay, that's okay.
Out of 30. And let's see what that does to the leaderboard. There it is on screen when I've edited it in. So that puts you second place, Duncan.
I'll take that, to be honest.
That was a very, very good last round from you, my friend.
Yeah, I was pleased with that one. Not so pleased with the women's one, but I think foot mob let me down.
Yeah,
Foot
let's
mob.
blame Foot Mob.
I'm blaming foot mob.
Let's blame Aaron Connolly for not staying with us long
Yes,
enough to score
exactly.
a 90th minute winner. Um,
How dare he?
yeah, crazy on that list. Gross upwards is from the 22-23 season. So we've had a lot of joy in the last few minutes of recent seasons, which is quite nice to see. Good character from the team.
Yeah, and I don't really remember too many of them being like consolation goals. They were mostly to get a point or to win the game or
Yeah, I mean, Gross was just another one added to the 4 goals we scored against Chelsea. Mitoma was another one added to the 5 goals against Grimsby. And Ciso was to shore up the 3 points away at Bournemouth. McAllister was a 98th minute winner. Estupinian was a 3rd goal in a 3-0 win against Arsenal. Ferguson was a late goal in a 4-1 win against Luton. Welbeck was in a 5-2 win against Sheffield United. Duncan was to rescue a point against Everton. And João Pedro was to take all 3 against Man United.
Yeah. So there's none of those where we were like 5-0 down and we scored one right at the end or anything. No. We were mostly either hammering them or it was to actually get a point or 3 points. So
exactly that.
That's a good sign.
Any that I did see where we, like example, when we lost 5-1 to Everton, we scored in like the 70th minute. Against Aston Villa, we scored in like the 45th. Ansu Fati scored, I think. So yeah, good character from the team.
Definitely.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Duncan, for playing Albion Obsessed Tenable Brighton Hove Albion edition.
Thank you very much for having me.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Immensely. I do like having my brain taxed and keep my Albion knowledge sharpened. So, and although I would not have minded being in temporary last place behind those 2 fine fellows, I am quite proud of myself that I managed to wriggle in there somehow.
You pulled it back. Fair play to you, Duncan. Where can people find all of your grand work with the SheGulls?
You can find us on X or Insta, which is at SheGulls, or alternatively, just go to SheGulls.com. You'll find all the information there about the SheGulls podcast, which Joe very kindly produces, and all our sort of upcoming projects and everything. So yeah, if all else fails, SheGulls.com, and you'll find everything else there.
Nice one. Well, thank you very much for playing, Duncan, and I'm sure we'll see you again.
Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. Anytime.